Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel, NiNjahCheeto here. Today I'm going to show you all a fast Meseta gathering daily routine you can perform in about 10 minutes. Daily you'll obtain a minimum of 104,000 Meseta, plus a little extra depending on RNG. This is a lot of extra income, it really adds up over time. It's over an extra 3 million Meseta a month. Be sure to stay tuned to find out how. Okay, so right before we begin, we're going to go ahead and open up our menu here, and we're going to select Gear Subpalette. And inside of this option, go to Mags, and then we're going to go to Active Sonar Target Settings. And you're going to want to make sure that you have valuable items clicked on, as well as invisible boxes clicked on. Later on, we're going to go to the invisible boxes. But for now, we're going to be collecting valuable items, and your mag sonar is actually going to ping you in directions of where this is. So on the map here, you can see the Central Aelio. So Central Aelio now has 14 alpha reactors all in Central Aelio. They're no longer scattered around the map, and they're going to be in these 3 set locations every single day. And on the screen here, I've actually showed my preferred route for taking to these. You can see that I have listed number 1, I would go from Central City's Reactor. Number 2, I would go from the Reactor over here to the west of the city. And then number 3, I would actually go to the cocoon that's up in North Aelio, and then I would just travel a little ways to the east to get up to the top where the set location is for the alpha reactors up here. And you're going to get a total of 49,000 Meseta from the 14 alpha reactors here in Central Aelio, and it's pretty fast to gather it. Now the amount in each one of these 3 locations is going to change per day. But in Central Aelio, you're going to get 49,000 Meseta every day. You're going to get 14 alpha reactors here every day. So we're going to start off from Central Aelio by the Reactor here. And to get to this southern region where the alpha reactors are, if you just run towards this spiked cliff up here, right below it basically is where the daily cluster of alpha reactors over here will be. And you'll see as I get closer and closer, the mag's going to start pointing me in that direction. So it used to be Aphrael Amarantha used to post maps of these daily. Big shout out to her. We're going to do a little bit more discussion about her later on. But she used to help out a lot with getting these alpha reactors every day with posting a map back when they was randomly spread around the map. And yeah, so she really helped a lot of people get a lot of Meseta. We're going to go ahead and just grab this cluster all here. And basically, once we get finished, as long as you don't see the mag sonar pinging in more, you're going to know you're onto your next region. So then I'm going to open up my map, and I'm going to travel up to the Reactor up here at the Alpha Plains West. And I find it to be just slightly quicker than actually running all the way up there. You probably save just a couple of seconds or something. You run up there if you want to. But I find it easier to just go ahead and just teleport up here. We're going to go ahead and run up here towards this way. And grab these up here. I actually really like that these are actually just in set locations now. It makes grabbing these like so much easier. It used to be I wouldn't grab these really. I was always missing out on all this Meseta a lot of the time just because I just couldn't be bothered to like go around the map. It was just it wasn't like bad if you had the maps thanks to Affy, but it was still a bit of a chore for sure. Now it's definitely a lot easier. Okay, so you can see we don't have the mag sonar pinging anymore. Now for the next location that we're going to go to, you could just run up here if you wanted to. The way I'm going to do it though is I'm going to go to this here cocoon, swift jump. So we're just going to start this cocoon up, and then we're going to open our menu, party commands, abandon quest. And basically we're just kind of using it like a travel point. We're using it like a Reactor as well. And as soon as we get out of this here load screen, we're just going to run into the next area. Even though we're in North Aelio, we're not in the right section. It's actually putting us a little bit closer to where we want to be. And then if we just take off towards the east here, and there's actually like a little ramp right over here that we're just going to run right up. It's kind of like they just have like a little ramp that leads us right into the next area that we have to go. We can just walk right up this thing, up this little metal ramp right here on the side of the lake, or the side of the pond if you will, and then just jump up a little bit, and right as we come out of here we should see a bunch of alpha reactors right here in this region. This is right around where it should be. You can also see my map waypoints on the little mini map up in the top left. Kind of points us towards where they are too. You can see there's a whole bunch of clusters of the alpha reactors over here. And there's going to be a total of 14 here, so it's going to be 49,000 Meseta from Aelio here.
Looks like I missed one more behind me here, so it's always good to just kind of stay around for a moment just to watch for the mag sonar to ping. And I don't see it pinging anymore, so that about wraps up Aelio there. We're gonna go ahead and move on to Retem next. Okay, so when it comes to the Retem section, you want to make sure that you come up in West Retem. It's the Reactor here called Sagan Mountain Road East. And when you come here, there's a bunch of stellar fragments just basically all up in the sky, all right here in this nice little valley, like this little cliff area here. And you can just kind of jump up, and as long as you have like the mag sonar on, it's going to kind of point you in the directions for where these are. This one's actually kind of a little of a pain to grab, in my opinion. There's actually a total of 10 of these here, and they sell for 2,000, so you're gonna get 20,000 Meseta for doing this one. It's slightly annoying, but it's still pretty worth to do this one. You can just kind of jump around and grab all the little locations here. And there'll be a couple of them like spread around. Some will be like up high and some will be down low. It's kind of just like different little tiers. I guess this is a good bit of parkour training here. Let's try to hit these every day. As you can see, I'll derp quite a bit grabbing these things, so it's not exactly the speed run I was hoping for here. Ideally, like once you get really good at doing this, you just zip through here and just grab all of these. Even though they are kind of like set in different little spots every day, they're still in this same general area. They'll just be slightly altered in where they're at. Some of them you can even just reach from the ground level here. You can see there's one like right above this tree as well. Go ahead and just grab up all of these. Make sure our mag sonar is not pinging anymore. Oh, we missed one. We missed two up there. Okay, so we got two more. It's a little harder to see these during the daytime. Just everything being all sunny and the brown background and everything, it makes it a little harder. There we go, grab this one too, and then that should wrap it up for the Retem region, I believe. I think that was all of them. I don't see the mag sonar pinging anymore, so we should be good. Now you're going to have 20,000 Meseta from this location. So next up we're going to be going to the Kvaris region. Okay, so for the Kvaris region, I always like to go to the Mr. Woods North Reactor. And once you travel here, there's a little snowboard here that you can jump right on. Now as you go down, I try to hit these frozen boxes if I can, but the Snoals look like this little gold like mining ore looking thing. You don't actually have to break the Snoals with the snowboard. I just find it faster to get around. And there's going to be 10 of them in this location too, and they're generally on the same path almost every single day. So once you get used to this one, they're pretty much always in the same location. And you might get a little extra like something from the frozen boxes. Like I said, I don't really worry too much about breaking the frozen boxes myself. There's quite a bit of them through here you could snowboard into if you wanted to though. And there's usually some down here. And once we get towards the riverbed is actually where the end of the Snoal's going to be. Yeah, I'm derping a little bit and missing some of these. Here we go. I thought I saw one further back there. That's why I kind of turned around for just a moment. So you can see that was really fast in Kvaris. Kvaris is actually the quickest region out of all 4 of the regions that you're going to be going to collect stuff, in my opinion. It's so quick to get to Kvaris. And that's 35,000 Meseta as well. So up next, we're going to go ahead and go to Stia region, and there's going to be invisible boxes here. And this one's going to be a little bit different. Okay, so for the next bit, we're going to be covering invisible ghost boxes in the Dreisen plant. Now, the Dreisen plant invisible boxes can have a variety of items. You can get alpha reactors and various other things. You can get like EX cubes, inferniums, all sorts of different items that you can get out of these invisible boxes. So it's a little bit extra RNG added on top of the daily set income Meseta that you're going to be getting from the gathering items I showed previously. Now I'm going to show you all here a website. This is from Aphrael Amarantha, and I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with her. She used to cover the alpha reactor locations all the time, every day for over a year now. She had been covering the alpha reactor locations up until just recently when they made the set locations. But on her website, she actually makes maps still daily. If you go to her website, it's aphraelamarantha.com. I'm going to put links in the video description below to Aphrael Amarantha's website here, as well as her Twitter, as well as her YouTube, and as well as her Twitch. So she streams on Twitch, so go show her some follow and sub love over here. She makes videos on YouTube over here on her channel of the ghost box locations every day as well. So go show her some sub love, go show her some view love, please. And she also has a Twitter where she does various things here too. She has quite the awesome thick character too. You know, we're a big fan of that around here. So yeah, go show her some love, y'all. But every day on her website, if you click down here on the bottom left, it shows ghost boxes and you can actually see the map. And she has a map location in the Dreisen plant of all the location of the ghost boxes, and it makes this route a lot easier to find. So if you just open this up and then you kind of reference it, you're gonna have a pretty good idea of where all the boxes are going to be. All the yellow dots here would represent the invisible ghost boxes that you'll want to hit. Now every day the location of these invisible ghost boxes does change up a little bit, but for the most part they stay in the same like general area, but they are in different locations throughout the Dreisen plant still. So it's definitely good to reference Affy's maps here. Big shout out to her. Big thanks for helping the community make so much Meseta on a daily basis. Okay, so for this one, you're going to be going to the Dreisen plant 2 Reactor. And once you travel there, you can just go ahead and run up and jump down. Now it's going to depend on the map locations. As long as you're referencing Affy's maps, then you'll have a good idea of which way to go. And you can see this gold dust trail there that's leading towards this invisible box. As we get closer to it, it'll actually start to materialize. Should be right around here. Here it is. You can see as we get close to it, the gold trail kind of leads to it. As long as you have your mag sonar on, you're gonna find it pretty easy to get hold of it too. We'll just kind of see what we get there too. So we either got a alpha reactor there or Snoal. I'm not really sure. I think it's probably an alpha reactor, 3500 Meseta, and then we got a gold trail dust leading us to another one, which is right here. And I'm kind of referencing on my side monitor where these boxes are too, thanks to Affy's maps. And I can see that there's another one right here. The mag is also helping lead me in this direction. And then up next, we're going to be grabbing one right above us. Now this is going to change up a little bit day to day too. Like I said, they're kind of like in the same general area, but they still have a little bit of randomness to where they can be. Here would be another box. And we're going to run up this way again. You can see I'm getting pretty lucky with getting this 3500 Meseta out of these things too. So it's a little bit of extra RNG added on top of your daily income. You're gonna get that set 104,000 as it is. Here was going to be another invisible ghost box. Yeah, it's really awesome that Affy actually posts these maps here, so you can just find this stuff really simple, nice and easy. Altogether, the Dreisen plant ones take quite a bit longer than the rest of it, I would say, but it's still not that bad. And then it looks like the last 3 boxes are just going to be kind of like right up over here in the same general area too. There's going to be one right here. I believe if I jump over here across the way, there's going to be another right over here. There's the last one. And then the final one should be down here, I believe. Yep, right there. You can see I just ran right to all of those thanks to the maps that Affy posted, because I just already know where they're going to be at. So up to this point, we got 104,000 set Meseta from the locations of Aelio, Retem, and Kvaris, and then we got a little bit extra RNG tossed in on top at the end from the Stia region. There's quite a bit of extra Meseta that you can get per week, along with adding this in with like your dailies and your weeklies and everything. You're getting quite a bit more Meseta. And on top of that, if you have like your alliance too, if you're getting like, so your alliance, you should be getting anywhere from 100 to 300 to 500k depending on which alliance you're in as well. So quite a bit of extra income each week. Okay, so that's going to wrap it up for today. What do you all think of my daily routine for Meseta? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, a like rating is always appreciated, and if you're new here, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and have a wonderful day, friends. See you in the next one.